Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is in your neck of the woods. For those of you who are new, this is Peyton 3.0, the EDM vocal sorcerer. And yes, this show is called The Truth Is. Most of my channel is about my electronic dance community, but this particular series is a one-off series that I wanted to bring to the table as well, because I have much more to say than just my persona as Peyton 3.0, the EDM vocal sorcerer. So, shout out to the people who are always here. Thank you so much, my Zomatrons, my Peytonators, and much more. So, today's Truth Is episode, and as you can hear the electronic music in the background, because I tie everything I do back into the bigger brand, okay? Which is my song called Smile. If you are interested in electronic dance music, more hard-hitting and edgy like this, then stay tuned for the end. But anyway, today's episode is called The Truth About Life. Stay tuned. This is The Truth Is. Take it away. All right, folks, welcome back to The Truth Is. Let's get the conversation started. So, the truth about life. Boy, oh boy. How do you wrap this one up in a nice, neat bow? You know, life is divided and different for all of us. But the thing with life that brings us all together is the many unexpected things that can happen to any of us and all of us at any time. Like that pandemic. That pandemic that happened. See, when we think that we are separate entities, that the person over there can affect me over here, or us all the way over there, you need to think, we all need to think again. Because if anything has showed us, for the ones of us that are still alive right now, that the pandemic put all that to rest. Sorry, not rest. Put all that to rest. Okay? The truth about life, we already know there are winners, there are losers, there are failures, there are successors, and yada, yada, yada. But the truth about life, as we already know, is not going to be fair. And I don't want to dive too deep into what I mean by it's not fair, it's not going to be fair, because then it would open up a whole other can of worms that I don't want to get into on this particular episode or series. We already know that some will have it easy. Some of us, like me in this room, maybe you, will have it much harder. Some of us will achieve our dreams. Most of us won't. Some of us will be relentless in our pursuits till we get what we want, but most of us won't. And those are just the real facts of life. Those are the real truths of life. There are many more, but those are just some things to be mentioned. The truth about life is that it could end at any moment. Has anybody ever gotten in a car accident? But of course, you're alive today to talk about it. Maybe you got in a car accident twice, but somehow you're still here. And somehow both times you did end up in the hospital with major life problems. Somehow you're still able to get up, get in your car, and drive to work as if nothing happened. But then put that in the comment section. But then there are plenty of us that have been in those accidents where we can go to work, we can get in our car, but we were not unscathed. We have major back problems for the ones that have been in accidents like this. You have major back problems, bone problems that haunt you till this day. So it does affect the way that you move. It does affect the way that you operate in life. It does affect the way that you work an 8-hour shift. Or if you can even really complete an 8-hour shift, but you have to go you have to go out here and play the game, because if you don't have the skills you need to not play the game. So you're still in the rat race, like many of us. You're still in the matrix. You're trying to survive out here. For whatever reason that is. The truth about life is that it can be really, really cruel, really, really heartbreaking, really, really disappointing. Now, I know I'm saying a lot of hard-hitting things about life. We obviously know that life brings beauty as well. There are great things. There are positive things about life. But because of the way that our brains are created with that prefrontal cortex, unfortunately, it is always going to focus on the negative by default. And I personally hate that. I really do. But what can you do about it? We can't turn it off. We'll just have to continue through the rest of our lives trying to discipline those thoughts. And it is not easy, even till this day that I'm aware of it. And it's not easy. Especially when you're tired. Them negative thoughts go off. Whatever happened to you that day, those negative thoughts are going off. And it's hard to control them. Yeah. But life can be beautiful. Nobody's saying that it's not. It can be. We've all had some beauty in our lives. We all had some fun. in our lives. But the way that human animals who are in power have constructed things in our world today, they construct it on purpose for it to be harder and more complex than life actually needs to be. Actually, life could be pretty simple if the powers that be, our very own human animals with the money and the power and all the fake bull crap that we somehow buy into, if they, the powers that be, the whatever hand quotes that you can't see me doing right now, they constructed life in a way for life to be more difficult for most of the people and a lot easier and enjoyable and bougie and luxury for others. Nature didn't make it like this. The lives we live are very unnatural, constructed. That's between all of us. Nature didn't make it like this. But here we are, and most of us are simply born into this. The ones that weren't born into this, actually, no, everybody here today that's alive was born into the fuckery. The truth about life is that in the big picture, it's a hot mess. And it could get scarier for all of us. That includes you rich people in the coming future. You know, so all that we can do at the end of the day, for those of you who are just tired of the struggle, tired of the crap that has been going on for the last few something years, you just gotta do the best as you can, because unfortunately you can't control everything in your life. A lot of things in life are just out of your hands, so you gotta do what you gotta do to keep yourself sane. You know? But I want to leave this conversation right there. I want you to tell me your stories of what you think about life. Do you agree with what I said? Do you not agree for whatever reason? What is your perspective? I would love to know. Leave me a comment down in the comment section. Go ahead and press the like button. Hit subscribe if you like this series, even if it's only for this series. And of course, share it so other people can see it if you think this is valuable. Did I give you value for your time, at least? Anyway, this has been Peyton 3.0, the EDM vocal sorcerer. For the people who are into electronic dance music, stay right here. For the people that are not into electronic dance music, I want to thank you so much for being here today. Thank you so much and have a great day. Don't leave without hitting the like button. Do not leave without hitting the like button. Now, for those of you who are into electronic dance music, forgive me. I want to just swoop in. Is it swooping in? There we go. To follow the social medias. But what I really want you to focus on, because the social medias are no longer really in you or me or other creators' control at this point. for what they see, what they don't see, what videos show up and what videos don't show up in your feed. So really, social media is dead. It's a complete dictatorship run by robots at this point. But where we can control the conversation, where the robots are still working for us and not against us, is on the email list. Okay? Email is still king. While cash is no longer king, it's actually being killed and strangled and burned, basically. Where everything will be digital, and most of us use our Apple Pay, Samsung Pay, and cards anyway. The next step will be for them to take away cash and only be a digital wallet. Everything in one, including your ID, right there in your handy little phone. Okay? So, while cash is no longer king, email is, okay? Email has stayed around and been around the block for many years, and it's still in the game. Like Nicki Minaj and Beyonce, honey, okay? So, get 3 free unreleased EDM bangers from me. The easiest way to do that is by going to my website, Peyton30.com. Peyton30.com. There, it'll get straight to the point. You'll see a picture of me and you'll see a button on the front screen. You hit the button, takes you to a landing page. You put your email in, and of course, your phone number if you want to. You don't have to. I like to get a little bit more personal with my supporters, my fans. Okay, so those are gifts from me to you. Your email will be appreciated, though. You must put your email in. That's the bare minimum. Okay. Well, thank you so much, and I will see you on the next episode of The Truth Is. Have a great day. Life over, what's over?